I think it's wonderful that everybody's here. Jordan, Sade, Aiden, I'm so glad to see all of you. Sade and Aiden, you guys are going to kind of already know a little bit of what we're going to talk about because you were here on Friday and we did a media activity. So I'm about to ask Jordan, Sade, Aiden, what is media to you all? So when I say media, what pops into your head? Sade, you can unmute and answer. I appreciate you raising your hand.
Technology.
Yeah, sometimes technology can be media. So we use a lot of technology to watch. And you were continuing that. What else?
I forgot.
That's okay. You said technology, so technology is a good one. So you're right. This Zoom call actually is going to be recorded and posted, and that's a form of media. That's something that we watch. So it is a form of media. Good. Can anybody give me another example of media? So we have like technology, so stuff that we watch on our phones. What else?
Books.
Good. Books can be media. I don't know what books are popular with you all now, but like books I read when I was a kid, like Dork Diaries or like Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
The Royal
Those are
Cats.
and Warrior Cats. Those are all media. So those are all forms of media. There's one more, and Sade kind of hit on it with technology that we're going to talk about. It has media in the name. Social media can also be a form of media. Now, I know for a fact that you three may not have any social media accounts, but it's still something that you hear your peers or your parents or maybe some of your friends talk about. So it's still media that affects you too. So moving on from media, this is kind of a really big word, but can anybody take a stab at what representation means? What do you think that means? Hi, Summer.
Reputation?
Representation. So what do you think representation means? Don't worry about being right. We're going to learn what it means. I just want to hear your all's thoughts. So what do you think representation means?
I don't know. I just wanted to hear the vote again.
Jordan, do you have any guesses as to what representation means? Remember, you have to hit the little button to unmute yourself. Or if you want, you can type it in the chat box and I'll see it pop up. But can you take a guess? Sade, what do you think representation means? And Summer, I know you just joined. You're not on my screen right now because I have a limited view. But Summer, if you want to guess, you can guess too. What do you think representation means?
The action of speaking.
The action of speaking? Okay. So representation could be that. So if I'm speaking, I'm obviously here, I'm represented. So representation is what we see in the media. And what I mean by that is like, whenever we watch TV shows and there's a character that, maybe you relate to, that's somebody that shares something in common with you. So you feel represented. So when you see girls in TV shows, sometimes you feel represented by those girls. And the people that are responsible for bringing you those TV shows and that representation, they're called screenwriters. So screenwriters come up with ideas and they come up with characters. And there are now a lot of women that work in screenwriting. I know some of the shows for Cartoon Network, a woman called Rebecca Sugar was a screenwriter for those. Lots of comedy shows now actually are being screenwritten by women. And a lot of stand-up comedians are also women that technically do screenwriting. So there are plenty of women in screenwriting, and they're responsible for kind of coming up with representation. So I have some really good news. You all are going to be screenwriters for this activity. So you're going to create your own character because, you know, we've decided that there aren't enough strong, smart, and bold girls today in TV shows and books and online. We don't see a lot of strong, smart, and bold girls unless we're, you know, looking at like a Girls Inc. Zoom call because you're all strong, smart, and bold. So that's why you all were picked. We're going to come up with one, and I'm going to ask you some like questions, and you're all going to talk about what you think she should be like. So you know, you can turn your mics off to talk. All I ask is that while we're having a discussion, you be respectful of who's speaking. So we're going to build a character together. You guys ready? I need a thumbs up if you're ready. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Summer, did you give a thumbs up? Okay. And then Aiden, I'm going to take that as your thumbs up face. I'm going to take that as a yes. So our first question, if we're looking for someone to represent a strong, smart, and bold girl, how old is she? So how old do you think she should be? Aiden, you said you think she should be 7? Okay. Jordan, how old do you think she should be? Not sure? Let me ask you this. If we're trying to make a girl that's strong, smart, and bold, do you think it matters how old she is? Jordan, I see you shaking your head.
Not at all.
You don't think it does? Summer, do you think it matters? You can nod or shake your head, I'll see.
No, I think every girl is.
Okay. So I'm going to agree. I'm going to say that it doesn't really matter how old our girl is because any girl can be strong, smart, and bold, right? Because we have girls all the way from kindergarten to like about to graduate high school, and they're all strong, smart, and bold. So good. I don't think the age of our girl matters that much. Where do you think she should live? Not sure where Sade went, but where do you think she should live? If we were trying to make a strong, smart, and bold girl that represented you all, where do you think she should live? You don't have to wait for me to call on you, by the way. You can just, you know, unmute and give me an answer. Hi, Sade. We're trying to answer the question, where do you think our strong, smart, and bold girl should live if she's trying to represent us?
Anywhere.
Anywhere? Good, Aiden. She could live anywhere. Is there anywhere that you all want her to live? Like, I don't know, Miss Katie might say that she should be from Hawaii. Or
Hawaii.
You want her to be from Hawaii? Okay. So I'm going to write this down. Our strong, smart, and bold girl is from Hawaii. So who does she live with? Do we want her to live with her parents, her grandparents, an aunt, an uncle, maybe somebody else?
Her parents.
Her parents? Okay. Let's see. Aiden, where do you think she should live?
I don't know.
Okay. Summer, who do you think she should live with? Do you think she should live with her parents, or do we want her to live with maybe another family member?
Parents.
Parents? Okay. So we'll have her live with her parents. So what are her interests? So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. What do you think her best subject in school is? We can pick 2. So what 2 subjects do you think our strong, smart, and bold girl is best at?
Alt.
Science.
Art and science? I love those
Yeah.
answers. Those are the 2 things I'm good at. So I love that one. So we'll put art and science. Okay. What does she do for fun after school? So when she gets home, does she play a sport?
Draws.
Does she have like, she
Basketball.
what?
Draws.
I heard basketball, I heard draws. Anybody else want to give her? We're really excited about basketball. So basketball, draws. Do you want to add another hobby?
Cooking.
Cooking? Okay. So she likes to play basketball, she likes to draw, and she likes to cook. She's pretty well-rounded. Okay. What does she hope for, or what does she dream about in the future? So when she looks into the future, where does she see herself? What
Becoming
does she want to
amazing.
do?
Becoming amazing.
Get a mansion.
An amazing artist. Jordan, I believe you said in a mansion. Okay. Sade, where do you want her to be? Where do you think she should be in the future? We've got an amazing artist who lives in a mansion.
Become a
She
Karen.
should have her own restaurant.
Her own restaurant. I love it. Okay, so we've got an artist with a mansion who also owns her own restaurant. I think that's great.
And her name is Karen.
We're gonna name her Karen? Okay. An artist with a restaurant and a mansion. Awesome. Okay.
And also
So what's,
Karen.
and her name is also Karen. I put that on there. So what is strong about her? So what's something that's strong about her, do you think?
She loves.
Not all feelings.
I didn't quite hear. Can you repeat that?
Not whole feelings.
Her feelings are strong?
Yeah.
So she has strong feelings. So maybe she's really I'm having trouble phrasing that. She's strong, her emotions are strong. You know what? That sounds like a leader to me. So we'll say that she's a really good leader. Okay. What is smart about her? What makes her smart? Don't say her brain. What makes her smart?
Learning.
So she likes to learn? Yeah, she's got a lot of hobbies. So she learned a lot. I like that answer. Okay, what is bold about her?
Means that.
So when I think of bold and I look at the things that we have, I think she's really bold because she owns her own restaurant. Do you guys think that you have to be really bold to be able to own your own restaurant? You can just nod or shake your head. I'll be able to see. Yeah? Yeah? Summer, what do you think? Do you think you have to be pretty bold to own your own restaurant? Yeah? Okay. I'm not sure why, but that was really funny. Okay. So she's bold because she owns her own restaurant. Awesome, awesome. I love that. I love it. I love seeing women own their own businesses. I think that's so cool. That's definitely a bold trait to have. Okay. So when she goes to hang out with people, when she's like, all right, everybody, we're going to go eat at my restaurant. Are her friends male or female, or does she have both male and female friends?
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a thumbs up if you agree with both. Jordan, I like the little like emote reacts that you do. I think they're super cool. Yes, Aiden has her yes face on. Okay, great. Sade, do you think that she should have both male and female friends? Yes? Okay. So she's got a lot of friends. She's got a lot of friends and they are from everywhere. So what are her friends like? Do you think that her friends are really quiet? Do you think that her friends are like super loud and wild? What do you think her friends are like?
Quietish.
You think her friends are pretty quiet? So they're
Yeah.
pretty calm? Sade, what do you think? Do you think her friends should be like quiet and calm, or do you think they should be like loud and super, super fun?
Loud and super fun. Because no one wants a quiet friend.
Well, I think that maybe we should give her both kinds of friends like we did last time. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll put both. Because I know that whoa, my phone. I know I have a lot of friends that are really quiet, but I also have a lot of friends that are super, super loud and full of energy, and I love hanging out with them both. So I think she should have both kind of friends. So what kinds of things does she do with her friends, do you think? We have that she plays basketball, she draws, and she cooks. Do you think that's what she does with her friends, or do they go on fun trips? What do you think she and her friends do? Jordan, you've been rapid firing answers. You got one?
She'd like to take him to her basketball game.
Okay. And so Summer also said fun trips. So they go on fun trips and they go to basketball games. So who are her role models? Who does she look up to and admire?
Her family.
Her family? Okay. Any other role models? You can have more than one.
Her family and her friends.
Okay. Summer, what do you think one of her role models is? Could be a real person, could be like a celebrity, could be anybody. Who do you think one of her role models is?
Her parents.
So parents, family? Okay, so she looks up to her family. All right. Now, I'm gonna go over what we have, and you guys are gonna get your pencils and paper ready because you're gonna draw the star of our new TV show. So you're gonna draw me a picture of what you think she looks like. All right. So our girl's name is Karen. We said it didn't matter how old she was. She lives in Hawaii and she lives with her parents. She is really interested and really good at art and science in school. Those are her best subjects. Her hobbies are basketball, drawing, and cooking. In the future, she sees herself as an artist who owns her own restaurant and also has a mansion. She's strong because she is a leader. She is smart because she has a lot of different abilities and talents. And she is bold because she owns her own restaurant. So her friends are both male and female, and they're like all different kinds of people. So like she has some friends that are quiet, some friends that are really loud, some friends that maybe fall in the middle. So her friends, you know, they go on fun trips, they go to basketball games, and of course, her role models are her parents and her family. If you need me to repeat any of that, just let me know. But that is our strong, smart, and bold girl. While you're drawing, I'm gonna talk a little bit more about, you know, our girl. So why do you think it's important that we have strong, smart, and bold girls on television? Ms. Bobby and Miss Lexi, I'm gonna pick on you. because you're sipping your drink. Why do you think we need strong, smart, and bold girls in TV?
That I accidentally turned the volume all the way down instead of up.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick on you all. Why do you think we need strong, smart, and bold girls in TV and books and on social media?
To be role models.
Good, to be role models.
Kids are very, very influenced by social media and they see on TV. And so if they see, you know, a woman that's really a good like example, influence, then that they're gonna think that's how to behave. So kind of like monkey see, monkey do. What they see is what they're going to do. Since, you know, they're all into they're getting phones.
Oh, they disconnected. That's really unfortunate. So they said that like TV characters and book characters can be role models. What are some of your all's favorite fictional role models? Oh, I kind of heard you, but you cut out. I know that when I was younger. Katniss Everdeen. That's a good one. That's a really good role model. When I was growing up, my role model that's actually a really hard one to pick. Kim Possible was mine. So I thought Kim Possible. Summer, I know that you just said Nancy Drew, and I want you to know, I think Miss Whitney is like with me on this. I loved Nancy Drew growing up. So that's a really good one. That is a super good one.
I was just about to say that, Summer. Yes, Nancy Drew for sure.
Nancy Drew for sure. If you girls ever want to read some of the Nancy Drew books, I think there's some in the library at Rolling Heights here. But I also have some that I'm probably going to end up bringing here. So there will be soon.
Love Nancy Drew. I also grew up with
right?
it.
She is a really good role model. What about you, Jordan? What was one of your role models when you were growing up?
It was definitely a singer. Her name's Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande? I think Ariana Grande is a really good role model. She's very, very kind. She's a very thoughtful person. That's a really good role model to have. Sade, did you have a role model that you wanted to share? No? That's okay. Aiden, did you have a role model that you wanted to share? Jordan, do you have your hand up like you want to say something? You kind of had your hand up for a minute there.
I got another person.
You got another person? Who's your other role model?
My mom and my dad.
Oh, that's really sweet. My mom and my dad were really big role models for me too when I was younger. That's awesome. Aiden, your thing says me. Are you your own role model? Yes, I think that's super, super cool. That's a really cool thing. If you could be your own role model, I think that's awesome. Like, what better person to look up to than yourself? That's great. I love that for you, Aiden. Girls, how's our drawing of our strong, smart, and bold girl going? Do we need more time on it? You can just give me a thumbs up if you do, and then a thumbs down if you're finished. Sade is hard at work, so I know that she definitely needs more time. Jordan, how's yours going? You need more time? Okay. Summer, are you drawing along with us? Do you need more time? Need more time? Okay. And Aiden has art in progress. So I'm going to assume that she also needs more time. And Miss Bobby and Miss Lexi are back. Hi.
I'm done.
You're done? Can I see it? Everybody needs to look at Jordan's real quick. You can keep working on yours after, but we're going to share these as we go through them. That's really good. Like, that's really good. I love that. I think that's a really good drawing of our strong, smart, and bold girl. I know that if I saw her on like a cartoon, I would think that she was awesome. Awesome job, Jordan.
That looks really good, Jordan. Good job.
Thank you, Miss Ashley. Thank you, Miss Madison.
You're very welcome.
You're welcome.
So, where else do you all see girl characters besides like TV? Like what books, maybe video games that you've played? Maybe music? Hello? Okay, I'm so sorry. Someone called me and interrupted my Zoom. So maybe do you see like girls in books, in video games, even in music? Some of your favorite singers that are girls count.
I probably already said it.
Yeah, you already said Ariana Grande. That's a good pick though. Sade, do you have a favorite singer? Carrie Underwood. You know what? That is like that's a really good, that is a good pick. I could be minding my business and then a Carrie Underwood song would come on and I would like have to sing along to it. Sade, who's your singer? Who's your musical artist?
No, because I have so many. Sometimes I like listen to Taylor Swift and Britney Spears, but I don't know.
Taylor Swift and Britney Spears. That is definitely who I grew up listening to. So I love that. Those are both really good, really good, like female artists to listen to. Now, who in the chat said that Melanie Martinez, I kind of know her music, but I'm sure she's good to look up to. She's the one that has like the hair that's two different colors, right? I think that's her. Yes, okay. I'm looking at the chat to see who said that they've met Carrie Underwood because I want elaboration on that. Who was it?
Miss Whitney,
Who's
I've
that?
met Carrie.
Okay, all right. I was gonna say they better tell that story.
My best friend loves Carrie Underwood, like adores her. And my best friend lived in Nashville for years, went to school in Nashville, and was always going to Carrie concerts. And she won some meet and greets one time, 2 meet and greets. So I got to go with her and it was great. She's a very good role model, Summer. Good choice.
I love that. That's an awesome story. I think the only time Sade said Taylor Swift. I know that I went to a Taylor Swift concert when I was 6.
That was my first concert.
Yeah. Yeah, it was also my first concert. Was it at the Kentucky State Fair?
Yeah, actually, I think it was.
Yeah. Yeah, it was my first concert too.
That's hilarious. These are great role
so there
models,
you
girls.
go.
I love this.
I love your all's role models too. Who would have known that we had the same first concert? That's totally weird, but Sade, Aiden, Summer, how are your all's drawings of our girl going? Our girl Karen was her name, I think. You good? Good? Summer, are you finished? Like, is that like a you're finished good? Because if that's a you're finished good, I better see the picture. It's not a you're finished good? Okay, we'll wait. Miss Bobby and Miss Lexi, I didn't get to hear your role models.
What did you say?
I didn't get to hear your role models.
My role model would be, that's my role model.
You cut out. I did not hear your role model.
Mine's Miss Whitney.
Miss Whitney. That's a good choice. That's a good choice.
Yeah, she's definitely my role model.
Okay.
She got the same degree I want, and she's doing great.
I got a question.
I have an answer. What's up, Aiden?
Can we draw a role model and then draw the person that was supposed to be drawing?
Well, how about we flip that? How about you draw the person that we're drawing for our activity, and then you can also draw your role model.
Okay.
With them. Okay, thank you, Aiden.
I'm not talking.
Oh, okay. Who else can I like pick on? Miss Ashley, who is your role model?
Singer-wise, Alicia Keys. So they made a face like, who's that? But Alicia Keys is Alicia Keys is my singer female role model.
I was gonna say, didn't you do a Music Monday?
I did do a Music
What is
Monday over Miss Alicia Keys. Yeah, and we sung her song "Girl on Fire." So hopefully I get to watch that and learn about Alicia Keys and how she gives back to the community. And she's all about women's rights. And she's a really great singer. And she's very talented. So yeah.
Miss Madison, who was your role model?
Oh, my like musical role model? Y'all are gonna like laugh at me. But Avril Lavigne was my musical role model growing up. So that was the singer that I really liked.
You didn't hear Miss Courtney, but she said, "Oh, I love her."
Yeah, she was my role model growing up. She was the first CD that I ever spent money on, was an Avril Lavigne CD. So yeah, but she was mine. I think too though, probably now, I'm trying to think of one that is like really, really like good that I know about. I don't know. I liked Taylor Swift when I was younger. Taylor Swift was probably also one. I have to think, because half these people I'd say and you all would go, who's that? What about role models from books? So books that you've read. I'll go first. Nancy Drew was a huge role model. And I think that was probably it. I think Katniss too, because I think Summer said Katniss, but like Nancy Drew and Katniss were my two from books. So let's see. Jordan, what books have you read that have a female character that you really looked up to?
I don't know.
You don't know? Now, do you not know because you just can't remember, or do you not know because you can't think of like a girl in books?
I can't find a girl.
You just can't remember? Okay. Sade, did you finish your drawing? Can we see it? You didn't finish it? Or no, we can't see it? I'm gonna assume you're still working on it. But Sade, who is your, if from a book that you've read, who was your favorite female character in a book you've read?
I don't read books though.
You read some books. Maybe like a comic. Have you read like a comic book that had a female character you really liked?
Oh, hold on, hold on.
Jordan, do you have one? I see your hand up.
I wrote my own book.
What?
I wrote my own book.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your book about? Can you tell us a little bit, or is it super secret?
I can show you.
Yeah, you should definitely show us. Promise y'all, I just swallowed like my spit weird. Summer, I saw you laugh at that. Don't laugh at me.
I got 2 books.
Okay.
You said 48 will be fine? What? 48 be fine?
Here's one of them.
35?
Okay, I love that. That looks super good.
And here's my other one that I made in kindergarten.
35, 36.
When we grow up. I love that. Those are super cool.
Is ours?
All right, girls. How is our girl doing? How are our Karen drawings going? Good, bad? Are we done?
What did you say?
So you already finished your drawing, Jordan, but how are our drawings going of our strong, smart, and bold girl? Can you all show me what you have so far? Sade, don't act shy. You're an amazing artist. I'm sure whatever you drew is great.
No. Okay. I do this. It's like an anime character. It's like a cartoon thing.
Oh, I love that.
make
That
it
reminds
cute.
me. That reminds me of like sometimes you'll see those like the 4-panel comics sometimes, like where they have like 4 little squares. That's what that drawing reminds me of. I love that. Sade, that is awesome. Summer, how is yours going? Okay, so we got like a setting too. I love that. That is awesome. All right, Aiden, finished. You're done. Okay, great. Can I see? Aw. Sorry, I have to get really, really close to see.
That's so cute.
I love that. Aiden, that is awesome. Can you tell me what it says on the side? I can't read that from where I am, and I don't want you all to get super close to my face. Aw. That's awesome, Aiden. Y'all, you're gonna make me cry. Aiden, why do you have that face on? That's the sad face. You shouldn't have the sad face. You should have the face.
I'm sorry that I have to leave.
That's totally okay. I'm glad that we had you for as long as we had you. Bye.
Jordan.
Bye.
Awesome job.
Thank you.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, Miss Ashley, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
How much longer do you have?
Aiden, what's your question?
I'm gonna type something in the chat and you gotta tell me what I said.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You're on mute. Okay, so bye.
Bye.
Bye, Jordan. It was great to have you. All right, girls. So just a couple questions before we go, before we spread out into the yonder. So do you think that you see a lot of characters like this on TV? Do you think you see a lot of strong, sorry, Aiden, I can't speak Spanish that well. I know a little bit, but not a whole lot. So do you think that we see a lot of strong, smart, and bold girls on TV? You can nod your head yes, or you can shake your head no. Yes? Sade, was that a yes or a no? You kind of went like this. I couldn't tell. No, you don't think we see a lot of strong, smart, and bold girls on TV? Why do you think we don't see them? Not Aiden, Sade?
I saw it because I don't really know what the question was.
Oh, the question is, do you see a lot of strong, smart, and bold girls on TV or in other media?
I don't really see people. I only like. I don't know.
You're not sure? Okay. Aiden, do you think we see a lot of strong, smart, and bold girls? You say no. Aiden, why do you say no? There's no wrong answers here. This is just your opinion. Why do you say no?
I don't watch a lot of stuff with I watch more anime stuff, so I barely see any girls.
Okay. So that's a really good point. So sometimes the type of thing that you watch might affect what kind of character you see. So if I watch a kids show, I'm probably going to see a girl there who's pretty strong, smart, and bold. How about if I watch maybe an action movie? If I watch an action movie, Summer, do you think I'm going to see a strong, smart, and bold girl? Can you think of any? You're older, so I get to pick on you. You think so, maybe? I'm not sure if you're still here. Miss Ashley, what do you think?
I can think of one.
Who?
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman, good. Can you think of more, though? Who else do you see in action movies that's strong, smart, and bold?
And I think that was Miss Whitney that mentioned Wonder Woman. I was thinking about Marvel movies, that you do have women represented in Marvel movies, all the Marvel movies.
Marvel movies,
so,
yeah.
Superheroes.
Superhero movies, good. So those are some good, strong, smart, and bold characters. So I'm glad that we see those in like action movies and stuff. I'm glad that we see them now. Speaking from my personal experience, when I was younger, I didn't see a lot. So it makes me really happy to see that you girls have women like that you can look up to. I think that's really great. Do you think that maybe you would want to write characters like that? Because what we did today is pretty much how they write characters, right? They have to come up with, their age, where they're from, what they're like, what they do. Would you girls want to do that? Summer said yes. Awesome. I think that's great that you want to do that. We always need more women in screenwriting and writing in general, especially for television. That's awesome. Okay. All right. Well, girls, that was our activity. Do you girls feel like maybe you understand better what it means to see a strong, smart, and bold girl on TV? Yes?
Yes, Miss Madison.
Yeah? Okay. And if you girls really liked doing this, if you really liked screenwriting, I encourage you to do, Jordan showed off books that she'd made earlier. There's nothing stopping you right now from grabbing a pencil and a paper and writing your own stories. And sometimes that's the best way to inspire other girls to be strong, smart, and bold, is to write stories about strong, smart, and bold girls yourself. So if you really like this and you want to do it again, you should definitely do it again. And you should also send me anything you write, because I would love to read it. Summer, you've started one? Spill it. What is it about? Are you comfortable with sharing it here? If you're not, it's okay, but I'd love to hear about it.
It's pretty much a story about me and like how my journey started. Like it starts when I was adopted and goes until now.
Okay. So it's like an autobiography. So that's really cool. So I bet like you're going to like write that, and there's going to be a girl years down the line who's like going through the same thing you are. And then we'll read that and we'll be super inspired because you're strong, smart, and bold. So that's awesome. That's why those stories are so important. Sorry, I know I'm totally like, I'm super passionate about this kind of stuff, but that's why those stories are important. So if you feel like you want to write a story like that, just do it. Just sit down and write it. There's nothing stopping you from doing it. Doesn't matter if you think you're a good or bad writer, just write it. All right, girls. Well, I'm going to let you go unless you have any questions for me. Does anybody have any questions?
You did great, Miss Madison. It was awesome.
Thank you. Bye, girls.
Bye, girls.
Awesome job, Miss Maddie. Thank you.